The program is called Emergency Services Response Training, and we learn all kinds of different emergency response situations from different organizations, whether it's police, fire, EMS, or government firefighting organizations.
It's a course that's designed for students that would have interest in becoming possibly a firefighter, a police officer, military, an EMT, or a 911 operator.
So it gives them an opportunity to see whether or not they're interested in it, learn new skills, and basically prepare themselves, whether they go into public safety or not, for the world of employment, discipline, and provides them an opportunity to help people as well. The purpose here is not just to stream people into these particular lines of business, but to identify that those that want to will be fully prepared and understand what they're getting into.
When I spoke to Commissioner McKay initially, it sounded like he was taking on a lot, having all these different government ministries come together, all of these different local partners. We had students that would have got their CPR and different kinds of first aid courses from Parkland Ambulance locally. The Office of the Fire Commissioner would have provided the uniforms for these students. The police brought their police dogs to show how those dogs are trained. So if you can see, there's just so many different areas where we had different agencies, and I've just really scratched the surface.
We're very, very proud of the partnership that's been developed with the local high schools. This program certainly couldn't operate outside of the school program with the same level of success. We have a tremendous team right at the board level, right through to the local high schools, very strongly supported.
Practical things outside of the classroom involve actual hose line training, fire extinguisher training, EMS training.
For example, our students would leave the school, maybe for period 5. They would go up to the Office of the Fire Commissioner and they would practice putting on and taking off their firefighter gear. Or they might go on a Saturday and they might learn how to use the hoses. So they have the fire trucks there, the hydrants, the students would learn the practical. So another reason that the students would want to be involved in the course is the hands-on aspect of it. That really hits home for a lot of these students who are passionate about this being a career and really a life of service.
Of course, last year we had significant flooding in the Crooked Lake area of the province. So we brought them in and allowed them to go through and help people start with some of their cleanup.
Some of our students went down as volunteers and they helped triage the situation out. They were working alongside the professionals.
When you have people who have a lot of emotional ties with their recreational properties and no programs to assist them in that, to just have these young people, highly motivated, highly disciplined people come in and just start helping them to clean up the results of the flood was in some cases very emotional response.
2 of our grade 12 students that are leaving did finish that workplace firefighter. So they gained pretty much every certification that was available, from things like first aid, CPR, WMIS, the different kinds of things that really are workplace related. Both of those students have secured summer employment in the related field, and both of them will be entering post-secondary in the fall. One of them is an RCMP officer, the other one is an EMT. Well, it provides a really good example of what not just the training is going to be, but what the life is going to be afterwards as well.
It really opens my eyes as to what emergency services can be like within the training, whether I want to go post-secondary within something that's training with emergency services.
I think the opportunity for these folks to come together and to be a part of a public safety environment, whether in industry or municipalities or in the government of Saskatchewan, is all a benefit.